Okay, so I'm preparing to um, go out to Indianapolis so that I can be there to see my mother, Sandra, and to be there for my butterfly's 2 year anniversary of her passing. Um, as I'm starting to prepare for the trip, I get some news that it's not so good news. Um, and my first reaction was that I was numb to it, only because I think I had to be at the moment in order to process the emotions that I was feeling. Um, Once I got that process done, I was able to document it, which is what I'm doing now. um, for the past 2 years, I have leaned on, depended on, trusted in my butterflies family to help me to accept, I guess, or to deal with her passing. Um, a lot of feelings that I felt in the beginning was guilt. And I think, no, it's not that I think, I know. The feelings of guilt came in due to me feeling as if I should have been there more physically. Um, because I think I took for granted what majority of us do, is that we think the people that we love will always be there. Um, and I took that for granted. And so in the beginning, I had a really hard time accepting that I did not do enough for her, um, that I didn't take out the time to not worry so much about having to pay bills and having to take care of so many different things when my focus was more about I needed to work. I need to make sure that if anybody needs me that I can be able to help. But I wasn't thinking about the aspect of people needing us emotionally and physically being there and not just financially. And that is a really hard lesson that I had to learn, and I'm still learning, even after that, because I didn't realize that me being there would have been more than anything else I could have ever did for her or gave her. My time and me sitting down with her to have a conversation, and not just through video chats or over the phone. um, it The feelings of guilt overcame me to a point where I found myself being angry, um, angry at everything and everybody for no reason. More so angry at myself because I didn't learn that lesson until it was too late. And she was someone that from day one, when I met her, would light up a whole room. And I was new to that city. I had two cousins there, and outside of that, all the rest of my family was in Chicago. So by her having a big family and my family was big, it made me feel welcomed, and um, it made me feel okay with not seeing all of my family that much. So although I had my two cousins there, we still had like I'm saying, we have a huge family on my dad's side. So, you know, her family welcomes me from day one. They knew that I dated women, and they never judged me about it. They knew that I was crazy as hell. And they didn't judge me for it. They became my family. They became people that at a time like this would always be there. Butterfly's family, not just her family, but her mother specifically. Her mother showed me exactly what I talked about earlier or yesterday or whenever it was about sacrifice. She loved me, loves me, has loved me from the beginning. Anytime I'm around, the love that she embraces me with is a love that only a child or a grandchild or a sister or a father will understand. She gives me a love that gives me strength. So many times I was ready to give up after Butterfly passed away. And I knew that that wasn't an option that I should have even been thinking about. But when you are in pain, you don't allow yourself to feel anything outside of that pain. She helped me through those times. Phone calls, sitting on the phone with me to encourage me and to tell me I had to keep going because that's what Butterfly would want. Even today, if I post something on Facebook and she sees it and it doesn't sound right, she's reaching out to check on me. She's planning a week trip to be with me for the summer. Just so I know I'm not by myself.